All right, we got to put him outside. He smells terrible.
Yeah, just a little.
Gosh. Riley, bro. Get out of here. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of our postscript. We're in chapters 11 through 15 for today. And if you'll drop in the comment section what you got out of these chapters, I'm going to do a little drawing and I'm going to give somebody a brand new candle. So if you'll just in this link or the description below, just put, hey, this is what I got out of this chapter or what I got out of this reading. You'll be in the drawing, and I'll, maybe a couple of days later, I'll give out this candle. I'll let you know who wins it. I'll put your name in the hat and we'll draw it out. Speaking of what we got out of today, Mary, if you kind of want to kick us off with what you got out of today's reading.
For sure. All right, so what stood out to me in today's reading was probably in chapter 15 of Exodus, where at the beginning of the chapter, the Israelites are praising God for leading them out of Egypt and taking them away from all their trials and tribulations at the time. But a little bit later on in that chapter, the Israelites are 3 days without water in the wilderness, and they're starting to doubt whether or not God's going to completely bring them.
We got a dog in the room right now. We'll see. Hey, come here, Riley. Come here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Okay. But they're starting to doubt whether or not God's really going to bring them to the promised land. They're putting their trust in themselves and not in God. But this got me thinking, how many times have I done this in my life? How many times have I doubted God when He's always come through? And He always comes through in better ways than I ever expected. But that's kind of what I got.
And now you got a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And he got sprayed by a skunk, so he smells terrible.
Oh,
Riley,
lovely.
get out of there. Anyways, yeah, that's awesome. So one of the things that I got a lot out of these couple of different chapters is that the Lord opened the path through the water with the strongest wind. And so let me just maybe give you this analogy. All right. Imagine an octopus. An octopus has 8 tentacles. And with all the 8 tentacles that it has 8 different hearts or chambers that the heart has to be in. So octopus with 8 tentacles, with 8 hearts, and with 8 chambers has to supply blood for each one of the tentacles. But when it gets sick, or if it gets a tentacle injured, what happens is the heart cavities start to dysfunction or stop pumping blood. So it literally has to get rid of or shut one of its own hearts down or a chamber down to save the entire octopus's life. Mm-hmm. So it's one of the only ones that can lose a heart and lose a limb and lose a chamber and still survive. And what I learned from this is that what's an octopus, what's an arm that maybe we need to cut off to survive, or what's something, because this passage says, if the Lord's going to be the one to open up a path through the water with a strong east wind, if He wants to open up something, many of the times we're going to have to give up something else. So what's something that you need to give up, something that you need to cut off? Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a way of talking or a way of thinking, maybe it's something that you're watching online, maybe it's something you're watching on TV, I don't know. Maybe it's a habit or a hang up or anything in your life that you need to get rid of so that God can make His way into your life. Don't forget, leave your comment in the description box below. We'll put you in the raffle for the candle. And until next time, peace.